excited, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. And it's Hero into the one. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
He hits both from the stripe. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Adebayo against Hart. Brunson, right side. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Now, Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 6.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot wherever possible.
Bridges a screen on Hero. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Powell outside. Back to Hero. Down low. Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Both shots good from the stripe. And a quiet disposition for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, he lets his game do the talking.
Well, Kevin, his teammates love him for that reason. And remember, he was a key cog in Golden State's title in 2022, and the Warriors players and coaches had a difficult time parting with him.
Now here's Powell. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Ware finds Adebayo. Hero from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Hart the pass to Brunson. Left side, Towns. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Brunson. Following the score by Miami. And it's Towns missing. 1:46 left to play in the first. Pass to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Look for New York. Rashani Abusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Bridges. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. In the corner, it's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. New York missing again.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Towns. Still scoreless. Back to Hart. Pass to Towns. Sinks the triple.
And this is what makes Towns so special, that ability to hit with consistency from range.
Hero kicks to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. They set the pick. From 10 feet out. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Brunson against Hero. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Clarkson on the wing. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court for the Heat, Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. And the dunk by Robinson.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Here's McBride, covered by Mitchell. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Yabusele setting a screen for Bridges. And finished off by Yabusele.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Here's Jovic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. Mitchell with the bounce pass with his first shot attempt. The rebound by Yabusele.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hero on the wing. Brunson covering. Hero passes to Wiggins. Clock at 4. Good, nice job down low. And the Heat lead by 2.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. At balls, nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Brunson gets to Yabusele. Back to Brunson. Good! Brunson, no fear down low.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Back to Brunson. Great D that time from Hero. Misses from short range.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
We've got Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Hart with a screen on Hero. Back to Hart. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin, back to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Hero passes to Ware. A shot missing.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Towns. Offline with his three. The Heat leading by 4. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Stolen by Brunson. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Wiggins outside. Here's Hero. He's got 9. Puts it up. And it's in off the backboard. Hero's got 11. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 4-point game. Right side Towns. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Pass to Powell. And here's Adebayo. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Clarkson in for Anunoby. 1:07 left in the third. Brunson against Hero. Brunson, left side. Robinson, that falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Miami leading by 3. Hero on the wing. Brunson covering. Jovic, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Robinson finds Bridges. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's rebounded by Jovic. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Bridges with it. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And we've reached the end of the third. Miami ahead, up by 4. And we're just... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the 2.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Adebayo, high post. Towns on him. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Bam Adebayo.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Clarkson. Anunoby finds Yabusele. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Yabusele. Launches a three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins passes to Jaquez. Mitchell outside. Here's Wiggins. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Adebayo with a screen on Bridges. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Brunson cleared away by Adebayo. The Heat leading by 3. Stolen by Anunoby. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Brunson against Hero. There's a good screen. Powell. The 3 is off.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Brunson.
Staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Now, this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Hero fires, and again unable to change the momentum here. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Wiggins in the post. Brunson covering. Powell feeling it out a bit. Now, Adebayo. Hero. Towns with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Hart. Outside, Anunoby. Outside, Brunson. Knocks down the 3.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Hero. Now Wiggins. Cleared away by Hart. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Now Wiggins. Hero. Count it.
They needed points. Tyler Hero gives them.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Third team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Wiggins! It's good! And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here we've got Brunson. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time conversion there puts them up 3.
No good, and that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight.